Finally tonight, Indian children discover cyberspace.
I first visited India 2 years ago while directing a film about global poverty. 1 billion people live here, 1 of every 6 on the planet. Only 1/4 of them have access to clean water, and half are illiterate. In a New Delhi slum, I came across an unusual scene. A computer embedded in a wall. It was surrounded by children. Turns out the computer was put here by the company next door, NIIT. While India suffers extreme poverty, it is also home to some of the world's most advanced high-technology firms. Dr. Sugata Mitra is head of research and development here. For years, his passion has been educating poor children.
Removing what is increasingly being called the digital divide is an important issue, which means that everyone must have access.
In 1999, Mitra launched an experiment that came to be known as the hole in the wall. He connected a high-speed computer to the internet and placed it in the wall that separates his firm's headquarters from the adjacent slum. Then, he watched who began to use it. Curious kids were immediately drawn to the computer.
So when they said, "Can we touch it?" I said, "It's on your side of the wall." So the rules say whatever is on their side of the wall they can touch. So they touched it.
Within minutes, the children figured out how to point and click. By the end of the day, they were browsing. Given access and opportunity, the children quickly taught themselves the rudiments of computer literacy.
कितने सिखाया हम अपने आप सीखे ना कोई बच्चे खेलते रहते थे ना हम भी जानबूझ के ना कभी पाके ना खेलना हमें भी आ गया.
A young boy named Rajender was the first to teach himself how to use the computer.
गेम खेलते हैं और कुछ लगाते हैं ड्राइंग जैसे इंटरनेट पे आती है सब सिर्फ डिज्नी देखता हूँ. कुछ दिन पहले गए थे अब नहीं गया. तालिबान वाला और वो लादेन वाला लड़ाई हो रही थी अमेरिका की तालिबान से. बम गिर रहे थे टीवी में और यहाँ फोटो में देखा.
He didn't know what a computer was. He was the first guy to have made the jump across what I guess you could describe as maybe 3,000 or 4,000 years of history in minutes, actually.
Rajender's self-confidence soared after he taught himself how to use a computer.
Second one is good. Now good, better, best.
Good, better, best. Very good.
Now I've seen a lot of change in him, and he has become quite bold and you may say expressive also. And I got great hopes on this child.
अच्छा, इंटरनेट क्या होता है ये बता सकते हो?
जिससे हम हर चीज कर सकते हैं.
He says that with which you can do anything.
By the time I returned to India this year, Mitra had already replicated his experiment in several other settings. Each time, the results were similar. Within hours, and without instruction, children began browsing the internet. Now, Mitra was about to place new computers in another poor community.
पे 5 कंप्यूटर लगा दिए गए हैं। आप अपने बच्चों को यहाँ पर भेजिए, स्कूल के पहले, स्कूल के बाद, जब भी चाहें आ सकते हैं। आपके अगर लड़कियाँ भी हैं तो आप उनको भी भेजिएगा।
थोड़ा जो हाथ बन जाए उस साइड को ले जाइए, फिर किनारे पे इधर को हाँ उधर को लाना थोड़ा सा। जब हाथ बन जाए हरा दबाओ, दबा दिया। ग्रीन 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 अब बैग लगाओ, मुझे लगा दिया। दीदी वो आ जाता ब्लैक।
In a society where only 1 in 3 females can read, Mitra's experiment is a way for girls to overcome barriers. One schoolgirl named Anjana seemed especially enthusiastic.
आज तो मैं पहली बार आई थी, तो अब मैं चाहती हूँ कि इस चीज़ में मेरे को नॉलेज।
आज आप पहली बार आए, आपको कैसा लगा?
मुझे बहुत अच्छा फील हुआ।
कितना अच्छा फील हुआ?
बहुत बहुत।
तो आपको मन करता?
They reinvent even the terms because nobody taught them the words. So they don't call a cursor a cursor. They call it a sui, which is Hindi for needle. And they don't call the hourglass symbol because they've never seen an hourglass before. They call it the damru, which is Shiva's drum, and it does look a bit like that.
Before leaving India, I traveled south with Mitra to the rural state of Maharashtra, where he was installing still more computers.
These computers are going to be powerful, they're going to be connected, and they're going to be free, entirely free, without any restrictions on their usage.
तुमच्यापैकी किती जणांनी इंटरनेटबद्दल ऐकलंय? काय असं आहे ते इंटरनेट?
संदेश वहन करता येतं, म्हणजे संदेश पाठवता येतो.
संदेश?
म्हणजे आपण दुसऱ्यांना पत्र पाठवतात ना, तशा प्रकारे म्हणजे आपल्या कम्प्युटरवर पत्र टाईप होत असेल तर त्याला संदेश पोहोचतो तिकडच्या ह्याला. म्हणजे ते एक प्रकार.
I don't even want to guess at what computer literacy might do to children, except to say that if cyberspace is considered a place, then there are people who are already in it and people who are not in it. And there seems to be general consensus of opinion that such segregation among cyber people versus non-cyber people is detrimental and it will cause a divide. If that is the case, then I think the hole in the wall gives us a method to create a door, if you like, through which large numbers of children can rush into this new arena. And when that happens, it would have changed our society forever.